It is happening before our very own eyes. It's happening before our own face. It's as if, oh, it's normal, it's the norm. No, 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 no. This is not normal. This is not the norm. See, ahead of the 2027 general election, a lot is happening. A lot that Nigerians are not really paying attention about. A lot that Nigerians are not really, following. If you follow the political trend that is taking place in Nigeria, you will know that the presidency, they are actually making sure that 2027 general election, it is sure for them. That's what they're doing. That's what is going on. That's what the president and his cabinet, that's what they are fighting for. That's what they are planning for. 2027 general election. Now, it's amazing to see that in the midst of all this, the midst of the economic challenges, the midst of all that is taking place in Nigeria, all we hear is the Inec chairman stepping down. That's number one. Another thing is who vet the minister that resigned? Nigerian minister resigning from his position. Who vets the minister before he was appointed? So Bola Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, pick up someone to become a member of his cabinet, and the person was not vetted to know his qualification and if actually is carrying the necessary valid document. And another thing is that's also a slap on the Nigeria educational system. Is it difficult? I'm just saying, is it difficult? I think, okay, by now, or let me give an advice to all university in Nigeria, all tertiary university in Nigeria. Let there be a website in which all students graduating, their matric number and the year will be uploaded there. That's enough. Forget about the grade. Forget about what they graduated with. Upload it. Let it be there. So that anyone, it's not at this 2025 we're seeing a minister who have served in the in the one of the highest office in Nigeria resigning because they dig out the certificate is parading as fake. That's annoying. The National Assembly, what were they doing? So the president just brought them to them, and they just decided, you can go. The year have it, and that's how he was going to become minister. Don't forget, under President Buhari, is it not the then is it Minister of Finance? Is it Minister of Finance? I can't really get this lady from Yoruba was parading a fake NYSC. And Nigeria, probably those that was in the circle of that forgery, had to brought the issue to the public. And the lady resigned. I think APC has APC members. APC government and forgery. I think they are becoming 5 and 6. They are becoming 5 and 6. It's uncalled for. It's terrible. And then let's put that aside. We'll visit that. Inec chairman stepping down. They have done all they need to do to put Bola Tinubu there. And now, Bola Tinubu, who said it is done, who is now the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is saying opposition should forget about 2027 general election, now have the right, the chance to pick someone of his choice to become Inec chairman. Meaning, 2027 general election is really sure for him. Because now he will pick someone who will work for him. You there now. He's going to be your boss now. So Amebola Tinubu is going to pick someone that will work for him. For anybody to win 2027 general election, that person needs to work hard. That political party needs to work hard. Because Inec chairman, just stepped down after the election that he conducted, that brought Nigeria to this standstill that we find ourselves, has decided to say, okay, right now I'm tired, stepping down for that position, giving Amebola Tinubu the ample opportunity, all the necessary opportunity to actually plan. Let me tell you something. Opposition, they are not going to campaign for 2027 general election. Come on. No, they are not going to campaign anymore. I'm not going to campaign for 2027 general election. Reason being that this time is a done deal for them. At this time, it's a done deal for them. They are not going to campaign because who will checkmate them? There's too much corruption going on in APC, and there's nobody talking about it. There's nobody talking about it. We don't even have opposition. Remember when the current president have not become president? Both on social media, everywhere was giving Jonathan backbones. No, back and front. Insurgency, he blamed Goodluck Jonathan. FF scarcity, he blamed Goodluck Jonathan every time. Now, PDP don't even have voice. Just imagine. Those that were voted under the umbrella of Labour Party, they have decamped to where? To APC. Those that contested under PDP in National Assembly, they have decamped to APC. So who will not checkmate these people? How will opposition win this election? Who will now win this election? Now that the Oga himself, Oga Pata, who is result is still questionable from Chicago University, now have the right to choose the next person that will conduct 2027 general election. See where we find ourselves. See the situation we find ourselves. Now, if we quickly dive into the issue of the minister that resigned, if not because there was this speculation from, trust Nigeria, they will dig out your mess. You graduate or you don't graduate, they will dig out your mess. So if not because someone somewhere just decided to say, this minister, probably the minister did not meet up to the end of his bargain. Yeah, he was admitted. VC came out. He was admitted to the university. 1980 something was admitted, but he didn't graduate. And then he paraded that certificate. See, a lot of scrutiny if we're living in a sane society, if we're living in a country where law and order is upheld. This man was nominated by the president. And after his nomination, he did not just go to become Nigerian minister. He went to National Assembly to be screened. So National Assembly members, what are they doing? What is their duty there? How did this man skate through the process and he was confirmed minister, Federal Republic of Nigeria? These people will never stop bringing on. So once they wake up that day, Akpabio wake up that day, pick up a fight with Natasha because of sitting arrangements. But they could not detect a mix-up, a forgery. How many of them actually have a real certificate that they parade there? So someone went under their scrutiny and scaled through. And now, the truth of the matter, if not because you've not had president said anything about it, I think the guy just decided to resign honorably. Yeah, let me also commend him for resigning. There are some persons that wouldn't resign. It happened under late President Boo Boo. It happened that day. At a two issue like that. Even at the time, Dallon, Minister of Sport, said he was not going to resign. Even Secretary to the Federation. They were having issue. The only person that resigned, even Patani, they were asking, that brought about this SIM card registration, whatever he said is professor, whatever, brought about all this stress that we now have in our telecommunication today. It didn't really, he served his tenure. It was only this lady from Yoruba that resigned under Buhari because he was parading a fake National Youth Service Corps certificate. Fake. And then, see, you will see reason when they are graduates all over the city, they don't have job. Because people with fake certificate are occupying those positions. They just bypass the system, and the system is working for them. People who don't even go to school, they will just see one or two person and the certificate will be issued to them. Give them fake matriculation number, and they will just be there. They will just be receiving salary. No, they will just be earning. Whereas people who actually go through school, graduated, they're on the streets. Now, to the Nigeria educational system, Minister of Education, or university, ASU, striking, whatever, this 2025, and such thing can be prevented. It can be prevented. How? Every student that you graduate, let it be on your website. That if person parade this certificate, this is the certificate, this is the school I graduated. Now, you don't even need to explain or tell me if actually you graduated or not. It's just for me to take your name to the website, type it, and then your name will show. So upload the name, the matriculation number. If the person actually graduated, write it there, graduated. All graduated student, put their name there. So once the person type it, forget about the grade. Once the person tap the name on your website, the name should be able to come out, and that will solve the whole issue. All right, wherever you are joining, wherever you are viewing me from, I'm really annoyed right now because of the current situation in Nigeria. I'm annoyed that they even get to my station to actually make this video. Wherever you're chatting me from, wherever you are viewing from, let me know in the comment section, and let me also know your thought and your view about the current situation in Nigeria. And then next chairman stepping up. No, from me, I'm just telling my own opinion, just telling my view about this whole challenges in Nigeria, because it's annoying. So wherever you are viewing from, let me know in the comment section. Join the conversation below. Let's discuss it, and also tell us how you feel about this challenging situation in Nigeria. Because if nobody speak up, if nobody speak up, these guys are just going to be leading us just like that. Just like that. Now, President, let me quickly give you this update. The World Bank said 139 million Nigerians are living in poverty. World Bank. Now, President said, the presidency, they rejected that assertion, that finding, that World Bank, you lie. Now, this president, this country, their leader, always run to World Bank to go and borrow money. Now, you borrow money from World Bank. Boo borrow money from World Bank. State governors, they borrow money from World Bank Nigeria. And now World Bank said, all these years, we've discovered that 139 million Nigerians, 139 million people are living in poverty in your country. And you said no. Now, World Bank, this is advice for you. When they come to borrow, you have the right to reject their loan application. Don't approve it. Because you imagine you borrowing someone, they come to a World Bank to borrow money. World Bank have been following what they are using the money for all these years. There's no improvement. Imagine Erufai and David Umahi engaging in a very, we'll also talk about that one, engaging in a very heated argument about cost per kilometer. David Umahi was saying, no, you cannot ask me such a question. I'm a professor. Imagine a minister saying he's a professor. Now, let me put it this way. If at all anybody will use the word informally, now, I want you to pay attention. If anybody will use the word informally, it's not the person. It's not on the position of the Minister of Works to say he's a professor in that field. He's wrong. is wrong. And if you do that in school, you will fail. If, for instance, based on friend, on a normal, on a informal gathering, I can say, this guy, you know this work, professor, people respecting you or that, but not you claiming it. That's normal. But for David Umahi to say he's a professor in that field, in this thing, on a no, like, let me say national, on a world view, public stage like that, is wrong. That's number one. Number two, arguing with Erufai. Erufai said per cost per kilometer. David Umahi said it should say average cost. Now, whether it's average cost per kilometer or cost per kilometer, the minister, if he knows what he was doing, he should have approximate. Because normally, not until you have completed every work, you will not be able to know cost per kilometer. Engineer, they will tell you that you will not be able to calculate that until the work has been done. But you can make average. The average is, there's bound to be variation based on the landscape. Some places you will spend much material. If you understand site building, there are some places you will spend much material because of the of the level of the soil formation, whatever is or whatever swamping area, you will spend much material, and that will consume much money. That's variation. So average cost. Now, seeing that, minister, the truth of the matter is, our politicians don't want anybody to hold them accountable. They don't want anybody to hold them accountable. Just like we are seeing Inec chairman stepping down. Yeah, that's what they want to see. That's what they want to see. Inec chairman, people that yes, I'm a Bola Tinubu. They already rallying around now. Before you know it, within the next 48 hours or 24 hours, the president will announce who is going to be the next Inec chairman. That's what they like. Now that World Bank is telling president, oh God, listen, 139 million people, they are living in poverty now. Just imagine. Imagine every Nigeria, 139 million in poverty, living below $2 per day. The truth of the matter is, how many Nigerians actually cook with $2? That's the truth. That's how they come up with this calculation. How many Nigerians actually cook with $2 per day? $2 is about 6,000. Don't forget. No, $2 is about 3,000. So how many people cook with 3,000 naira per day every day? Yeah, there are households that cook with 6,000 naira a day, 7,000, 10,000. But how many Nigerians cook with 3,000 per day? Some person don't even have 500 naira to eat. You're talking about that. So dollar rate is about 1,006, 1,005. So $1 equals to 1,005. Let's put it that way. $2 equals to 3,000 naira. So how many households in Nigeria spend $2 a day? You think, no. See, the truth of the matter is, there are thousands of people, if not millions, in one state that cannot spend. They don't even to spend per day. There are thousands of people, they don't even know what they are going to eat. It's not even a matter of next meal. Where will the next meal come from? Once it is night, the thing is, how are we going to survive the next day? That's what they will be talking about. It's not, once we have eaten this one, where will the next meal come from? No, that's not what they are bothered about. So this is the situation we find ourselves. Inec chairman step down, and then Bola Tinubu has the right now. The Lord conferred on the opportunity to actually appoint the next Inec chairman. Okay, they have the right to appoint the next Inec chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are viewing from, I appreciate you hooking up with me. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, support me and I will support you. You are online, you are also a content creator. Drop your handle below and I will do where to subscribe to you right about now. Now, you can drop a comment wherever you are viewing me from, your location, you viewing from Nigeria, you are viewing outside Nigeria. Just drop you a comment. Let me know wherever you are viewing from. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do where to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're also following the happenings in Nigeria, what are your thoughts? What do you think is going on? I'm a Bola Tinubu now have the right to appoint the Inec chairman. A plan, a plot working for 2027 general election. If you know where Peter Obi is telling they have to buckle down, if you know where Atiku is telling you have to buckle up, tell all those aspirants who want to contest for 2027 general election that the level, the field is no longer a playground. It's already two goals to nil. It's not even 2 goals, it's already 3 goals to nil. So they have to work hard if they are going to make it a draw, if they are going to win. But right now, Ahmed Bola Tinubu is leading. People who contested under Labour, they have become almost all of them from Enugu State. They have decamped to PDP. That was APC. They've decamped to APC. That was a few days ago. Some of them from those states, especially from the senatorial House of Representatives, they have decamped. Almost all of them decamped to APC already. Across the nation, across all the 36 states in Nigeria, those who contested under Labour, almost all of them, not all of them, have decamped to APC. And some PDP members, they have also decamped. So you see that the ground is not it is not a level playing ground at all at this very moment. I like one thing: if Nigeria are resolute, but we have been resolute about to change the government, to change the narrative. But the issue of division have not really made us to actually stand one place. Come 2027 general election, Ahmed Bola Tinubu is leading 3 goals to nil, and I will tell you why he's leading. Are you yourself reviewing? If you're in Nigeria, you're following the happening in Nigeria, you will know that Ahmed Bola Tinubu is leading 2 goals to nil. All the politicians put together, 2 goals to nil. Tiolet Ramos, I appreciate you for saying staying tuned, for watching live. If I don't get that name correctly, Tiolet, but I can get Ramos correctly. I appreciate you for viewing, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that for hanging around. And if you're also a content creator or whatever, just drop it your YouTube handle, and I will definitely come to subscribe to you. I give support. As you support me, I will also support you back as well. I respect you. I respect you. Thank you so much. And if you're viewing wherever you're viewing from, drop a comment below, and I will definitely come to support you. The issue, the political happening in our dear country, Nigeria, is alarming, and is high time we all wake up to actually speak for it. And you know what opposition have been doing? Now, this will make us to actually commend the then president of Nigeria, President Ebele Goodluck Jonathan. Opposition. Soyeka, name them. They woke up, they were not arrested. Now, opposition will come up right now. Imagine Sowore. Nnamdi Kanu is in detention since Buhari picked him up. DSS, they don't want to release him. A lot. Sunday, this guy from Yoruba land came up, and see what APC is known for is to silence. They don't just want to hear the truth. Now, let me tell you something. You see that World Bank estimation that over 39 million people are living in poverty in Nigeria. If they can get the analysts, Nigeria, I will tell you, they will report them. That's what APC government know to do. To silence. They don't want anybody to reprimand them. They don't want anybody to tell them where they are failing. They just want to hear. Their ear is itching for just tell me something that is sweet. Just tell me something that is sweet. That's what APC government is known of doing. Now, if you're just coming up anyway, the very moment you are against them, the very moment you speak up against them, you are just in trouble. Now, Adams Ali Oshomole was in opposition. For instance, it's not PDP, it's PDP that is in presidency. You would have heard Adams Oshomole crying on top of his voice, saying all sorts of things. Now that is his friend, because Amebola Tinubu and Oshomole, they are friend. Now that his friend that is there and is also in his party, he has not been able to speak. He lost his voice speaking. Adams Ali Oshomole as someone that actually want to fight for the masses. Yeah, but now that is his friend that is there, he don't have that voice to actually speak again. He lost his voice. So who is rising to speak for Nigerians? Who is rising to speak for Nigeria? It's just like the Israelites in the land of Egypt long ago, when they were crying, Pharaoh, let my people go. They were crying, we want to move, they need liberation. What Amebola Tinubu is doing to Nigeria, I think, is far higher than what the Israelites went through. You see, Dangote and the other people, marketers, you don't even feel. They will tell you economy, they remove fuel subsidy so that they will save all the money they have saved from fuel subsidy. Who is benefiting from it? Who is eating from it? Now they keep borrowing. Imagine they are borrowing $700 something million to tie road. They borrow $700 something million to tie road, Lagos Coast, Calabar Coast Highway. That one is still going on. They still say Benin whatever Coast Highway, 700 million. And when Rufai question David Umahi, he say he's a professor. You're asking a stupid question. You're a small boy. Yet when you were commissioning the project, you raised the issue that Rufai asked you. Yeah. Indirectly, if you are not indirectly, you are telling Mr. President what El-Rufai, some of the questions that El-Rufai asked you. If you cannot give us cost per kilometer, at least give us an average cost per kilometer. Oh, El-Rufai, no. If you want to correct someone, El-Rufai, you're wrong about that. It's not. I cannot give you cost per kilometer, but I can give you average cost per kilometer. It's the same thing. If you're going to be honest, if you're going to be sincere, they don't want anybody to hold them accountable. Let me tell you something. El-Rufai be trending, David Umahi be trending. Now I think that issue have touched more on them, or on APC, on Amebola Tinubu. I think El-Rufai now just had to be more careful. Because before, these guys are just there to drain Nigeria. They are there to drain Nigeria and Nigerians. And that's the situation we find ourselves in this country. And someone has to speak up. Like I said, wherever you are viewing from, I appreciate you for coming to my live feed. I appreciate you for your time, for stopping by. It's not easy for you to come by. It's not easy for you to step by. It's not easy for you to look at my ugly face and you just see, oh, God, I appreciate you for doing that for me. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. And if you don't subscribe to my YouTube channel, I appreciate it. I will definitely appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. There are other of my videos about the happenings in Nigeria that I've posted. If you're not viewed them, just dive in and actually see some of them. And I think I did something in 2023 general election about the popularity of Peter Obi, and that video actually caught fire. You just have to see that, and it's amazing. So I appreciate you for stopping by. I appreciate you for coming to my YouTube channel. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would definitely appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, say hi in the comment section, tell us wherever you are chatting from. Would definitely appreciate it. Ramos, you stay in my mind. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for the comment you drop. I give you high five for what you've done, for watching my video, and for those who are still viewing me live, wherever you're viewing from, I appreciate you for viewing my life feed. Is not easy, I must tell you. It's not easy. And if you're also a content creator, if you also have a YouTube channel, just drop your handle below, and we do where to actually follow you, subscribe to your YouTube channel. Are you on Facebook? Drop your Facebook page name, and I will definitely visit your page and also try follow you. Are you on S? Also, just try drop your S handle, and I will definitely follow you on S. So I do appreciate you so much. Then back to our story. Yeah, back to our story. Back to what we're talking about. Is it timing? Timing is about everything happening is about timing. Inec chairman stepping down is timing. 2 years from now, let me tell you something. It's no longer 2 years from now, because from August 2027, they will start. I think election is around April. They will start. Okay, you see, by September next year, which is less than a year now, campaign will start, or they will flag up. You would have known who of the who and who is representing any of the political party. And once we get to 2027, is election year. So it's timing that Inec chairman is stepping down at this very point in time. Inec chairman is stepping down. Number one, so that Inec chairman will understand how the game has been played, so that the Inec chairman who is coming will also understand how to play the game. And now, once that understanding has been established, they will start working towards it, state by state, state by state, so that 2027 general election, they are just going to read figures. It's only Nigeria that can stop this kind of thing. Nigerians that can stop this kind of thing. Now, the truth of the matter is, the money, when the World Bank said over 139 million Nigerians are living in poverty, you see, don't you think it's even more than that? Just hold, let's start, just hold 10,000 naira in your hand and just ask yourself, what will 10,000 naira buy? A bag of rice in some places is 3,000 something. Some places is 4,000 something. A roba of rice. Some places 3,000 something. Some places is 4,000 something. Now, if you buy one roba of rice out of 10,000, the rest might even go. You say you want to cook. For instance, you want to cook 2 cups of rice. You will have to buy tomatoes. You will have to buy meat. Before you know it, that 10,000 naira, you might be left with 3,000 naira. Just for one roba of rice, you would have spent almost how much to make food? Now, if you like, oh, let me buy one roba of beans and all those things, you would have he's spending almost 10,000 naira in buying just one roba of beans and one roba, and that will be all. Now, before you even think of, let me buy this, are you not going to enter public transport? You want to, let me tell you something. When these people fought for 70,000 minimum wage, the question I keep asking, do they trek to work? Those workers that went to represent labor, the labor union, do they trek to work? Depends. The lowest, I don't know about other places, but let me just tell you something. The lowest cost of your transportation to and fro, the lowest a day is 200 naira. Maybe where you are going, you go to your workplace 100 naira, you come back 100 naira. That's 200 naira. You have not eaten. And let's also say, you don't just enjoy eating. You eat 500 naira food for your workplace and you are okay. That's 700 naira. Now, time 700 naira a day, times it with 25 days. Or no, times it with 21 days. That's the lowest calculation you can ever give. You can ever see anywhere in Nigeria. 200 naira transport, 100 naira go to your workplace, and 100 naira back home. Leave your home, 100 naira, come back home, 100 naira to your workplace, and then you just eat once a day. You're not fasting, 500 naira food. That's 700 naira. Now, times 700 naira in a month. I'm going to quickly do that calculation, so that when those guys were actually saying that they are, Bola Tinubu and his team, they should increase their money, and they agree on 70,000 naira as minimum wage. Like, come on, what are you talking about? 14,000 naira for actually it's 14,700 naira for a month. 14,000. Now remove 14,000 out of your 70,000 as minimum wage, the lowest you can get. You have not eaten. You have to eat at home every day. So if you say every day, man, spending 1,005. No, 1,005 is even too big, safe. 21,000, just plus it 21,000. You are eating every day. Your food you're eating at home, you and your family, is 1,000. Let me see how they come up with that. So we have 14,700 plus 21,000 plus 21,000. That's 35,700 out of your salary. Out of your what? Salary. Cost for water is not there. You 70,000 minimum wage. Just your transport and your food, 1,000 naira. I doubt even you as a man, you eat just 1,000 naira food. So you eat 500 naira food in your workplace and 1,000 naira food at home, and that is how you live. Is there anybody in Nigeria like that? In that, it's not possible. That's the lowest calculation you can even give. So 1,000 naira food and transportation, 35,700 or something. And you say minimum wage, and that is how they remove fuel subsidy for audio minimum fuel subsidy. Audio fuel subsidy is annoying. It's annoying. If I tell you, if I go out a week, complete day, a week, I go to work, complete week. If I go to work, I spend nothing less than 15,000 naira in my own little way. Go to work every day. I do not stay, every day just go to work. I spend nothing less than 15,000 naira. If I go to, that's on transport. If I go to work every day, if I leave the house, top 4,000 naira for transport. Transport will first of all remove, for cost of transportation, 40,000 naira will first of all be out of it. 4,000 naira, 3,000 naira. Now, commercial bus driver will have to tell you the road is bad. They have to repair their vehicle. They have to do things a lot, and then they will charge you. And most times you will just see that these guys, these commercial drivers, they're actually trying. Imagine buying 1 liter of fuel with 800 to 900. 1 liter. And then you're going to work for food day. They're going to work for food day. So these guys will buy like 16,000 naira of fuel, and they have not made money. Those who are on balance account, we have to balance. Those who are on daily balance, they have to balance, and then they will have to make gain. And there's money in transportation, but the expenses that follow it. So everybody will facing that. Or facing that heat, or facing that challenge, and then Inec chairman decided that okay, now he's resigning. Okay, stepping down. Let me not say, stepping down. It was that resign. Forgery. Students are reading day and night just to pass, just to get that certificate, and someone just there who just bypass all those protocol and then just force the result. This country, I want too much. Nigeria home, too much. This country, I want too much. Bah! Forgery everywhere, shortcut everywhere. Because we don't just want to get it the right way. We don't just want to get it the right way. So everybody want to get it through shortcut, and that's the miss. We just think that we can easily just get it and we just go ahead just to get it. It's appalling, But I think Nigeria, we can do better. At this point, I will be drawing the curtain to an end. I appreciate everyone who joined. I appreciate you for joining. I appreciate everyone for joining right now. Duty calls. So right now we'll be calling it a day. I appreciate you for joining, for watching my YouTube live video. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about Inec chairman resigning and what it means for Nigeria. We've also talked about the minister that fought his result, his certificate, and became a minister in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We talked about how the opposition are not ready. They had to work hard before they can defeat Ahmed Bola Tinubu, if I thought they would defeat Ahmed Bola Tinubu. We talked about Ahmed Bola Tinubu trying to secure 2027 general election. And then we also talked about how APC is silencing those who tell them the truth. So a lot of video, and if you've not watched Erufai and David Umei Quanta heated argument, it's right there. David Umei versus Erufai of Arise TV. So thank you so much for joining my YouTube live feed. See you some other time. I appreciate you. Ramos, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining.